last left our heroes, they had agreed to assist the halfling Karl in delivering a caravan of goods through the Northrend Mountains, a normally peaceful road that has recently had reports of several ambushes. To absolutely no one's surprise, our heroes were ambushed by a pack of kobolds as they had been examining the remains of a previous victim, who seems to be a member of the Church of the Faith taken hostage. After some financial convincing, our heroes decided to make a daring rescue while Karl heads with the caravan to the nearby town of Lowencanster to await their return.
Okay, so all of the kobolds have been murdered.
No, wait, hold on.
Murder's kind of a strong word. It sounded like they were running after us to ask us, like, where's the sale of Macy's?
He didn't. I mean,
They had daggers.
he didn't really ask a lot of questions.
There was intent.
Those were letter openers.
Those were letter openers. Yeah, they really weren't.
Oh no, I killed my messenger boys.
Watch, they were like, we're really gonna be like, our peaceful tribe of kobolds are getting attacked by the people who attacked this poor mercenary. We just murdered them. Alright.
Oh, that's why I wasn't cut me out of my shame. Alright, so you have made quick work of those kobolds. And so, are you guys going back to Karl at the wagon? Karl at this point has like come out of the wagon. He's kind of like looking at the damaged one. So just to summarize, you guys know that this wagon belonged to some kind of priest in some way. It seems to have been ambushed. And that kobolds appear to be the culprits. Yeah, good. So what do you guys want to do? How do you want to?
I'm gonna follow where their tracks.
Now wait. Yeah. Now hold on a second. We can keep moving and get paid.
Aren't you concerned
That's the job.
Aren't you concerned about?
Of course, I'm concerned.
Your brother, though.
It's not my brother.
Karl kind of hears you
Hold
guys
on.
in.
We can follow the tracks and find who may or may not have been kidnapped
You're right.
and gain more XP on
Karl kind of chimes in. And he says, he's like, well, to continue on to Falcon Peak, that's another 5 days just to get that far. Not even all the way to the landing. And who knows what could happen to the priest in that time. Karl has like a little...
I think we should follow the tracks.
Karl is a very religious man.
Paladin employee of the Never.
I walk back over to the cart and I grab something to eat. Like the fallen,
I grab my
over cart. I reach it and like pull out an apple while you guys are arguing.
I bring my shield back from Karl.
So,
give me that. Make me go onward.
So Karl's just like, if you want, you can just follow them up now. I can take the wagon myself back to Lowencanster. That's only about 3 days.
Now wait. All right, fine, whatever. I don't have a better idea.
I will double your pay once we get to Falcon's Landing.
Let's go find this guy.
That would be the hazard pay, so it'd be 100 gold for the 4 of you.
But that means that now we have to go all the way back to Lowencaster to meet up with you again.
But that's double the pay.
It's the closest town.
That's double the pay.
It's already midday, so by the time, if you guys follow these guys, chances are it's going to be nighttime-ish.
Why?
It's not really safe to make camp where there's a dead wagon. Well, dead horses on a dead wagon.
This poor wagon!
It was reduced to 0 HP.
It had so many different wheelbarrow children.
Wheelbarrow children.
So does the dead body, does he have anything like on him?
That is a good question.
That is a wonderful question that I should have asked before the disreputable
Y'all a bunch of murder hobos. He doesn't really have anything big on him. I mean, his armor at this point is shot because he's been skewered a couple times. Weapon-wise, he just had like a short sword. He's pretty basic. Nothing as far as any kind of money or anything like that. It looks like you can kind of assume that anything really valuable that would have been on that wagon is clearly gone. Kobolds wouldn't really have an interest in human food.
Or horse, apparently.
Or horse, apparently. That's good meat where I come from.
I still didn't know. Only orcs eat that here, but...
So, what do you guys want to do? You guys can go back to Karl to town if you want to make preparations. You guys get still fairly early on in the afternoon. You can head up to the mountain now.
I can see just fine.
You can see just fine. You guys just want to go up the mountain now?
Yeah. Okay. We'll go up the mountain. That's fine with me.
Alright. Okay, so you guys are going to head up the mountains. I'm going to leave it on this screen. Doesn't matter. There's not going to be a separate screen.
Up the mountain.
So you guys start making your way up the mountain, and it's It's a trail. As you guys go up the mountains, it's a rough trail, but it's a trail nonetheless. It's it's kind of vague at the start, but as you kind of move your way up, you can kind of see like, oh, this is a very clear trail. People have come through here a couple times. Eventually, this trail comes to a point where the incline is too steep to continue on foot, but there is very clearly a rope hanging over the rock face that you can assume the kobolds have used to climb the rope and get up the mountain. So, are you guys going to climb the rope then? That's the only way to go.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
You want to test the rope?
Yes.
Okay, you test...
300 pounds. Kobolds climb this thing. Alright?
I think, Jack, we better off just climbing the wall.
As you test the rope, it does seem a smidge loose. Not loose, but there's give to it, for sure.
Because you're fat.
Are you going to try to climb the sheer cliff face, then?
I'm gonna have to. That's the problem.
You know what? Before you do, how about me and the leather people go first?
You should be last.
Here, how about this?
I want the.
Alright, so...
Turn order.
If I tie it around me.
No, don't even.
Actually, do you announce that it's cats and kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just go like this.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can climb that. It's a little loose.
Yeah, when you're testing that rope, you can tell fairly easily that if you were to climb it, it may not be the most secure thing in the world. But if any of the other of you who are not
maybe you guys
heavily
can secure it to
equipped,
something else.
if you were to test it, you'd be like, no, this seems pretty legit.
I start climbing.
Okay, make a athletics or acrobatics. Just pick whichever one's best for you.
When you guys get up there, everybody just
fall,
tie the rope around.
If you fall, I want to let you know there's sharp rocks at the bottom. So it would be helpful if you were a snake.
How
What? It'd be
how tall does this look?
Did I not put how far up it is?
Height.
Like 25 feet or like 100 feet?
No, it's only like 15, 20 feet.
Oh, that's like 2 jacks.
Yeah, it's too much for you to jump up there, but
And it's just
if you were to slip and fall, you're not going to really get hurt too badly. I mean, it's 10 feet, but...
Alright, so...
Plus you're holding on the rope, so if you were to fall, you're going to drag down.
Yeah, I got to roll a 14.
You roll a 14? Okay, so you make it up. Once you make it up there, you notice that the rope is secured to a medium-sized rock. Large for Kobold standards, not so large for Goliath standards.
Right.
And you can tell that from him pulling on it and you climbing up, the rock is kind of slid a little bit towards the ledge. But there is a pretty larger rock not too far away.
If it's 15 feet, can I just reach my hands out and jump and pull myself up?
I don't know if you want to.
Alright, that's what I'll do. No need to ruin this for
Are you doing anything with the rope?
Not if he's going to be doing that.
Okay. An even larger rock. You can make it more secure. But go ahead and make another athletics or acrobatics, whichever, for you.
me.
Yeah. You're going to try and scurry your way up.
Alright, so a total of 10.
Total of 10. So you jump up and you kind of grab it a little bit, but as you're trying to pull yourself up, you kind of weigh a little bit too much. You kind of just slide back down. You're not really taking any damage, but...
Can I use acrobatics and climb Jack and climb up it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll. Fuck it.
Well, I'm sliding.
You're slowing on, and I just run up and just, thank you.
This is the reason you fall. He makes this. He pushes you back down.
Right.
Like the Mario jumping off Yoshi.
4, 5, 6.
How tall are you?
I'm 7'8".
That's a 9?
That's a 9. As you jump on Jack's back, you kind of just go to jump off of him, and that's the weight you both just kind of crumple down.
Oh, sorry.
Meanwhile, Zai, on the other hand, is watching this.
What do I see up there?
Oh, when you get up there?
Yeah.
So you notice that once you get up there, you have a little bit of a space left. Like I said, the rock, the rope is loosely tied to the rock. And it has kind of pulled a little bit. You can tell the knots come undone a little bit, but nothing that you can't fix.
These kobolds weren't Boy Scouts.
Yeah, nothing that you can't fix. It seems to be for you that the next way up, because it goes up in a more cliff face, is that it's about a 30-foot climb, but for that whole climb, there's actually been wooden pegs that have been pressed into the rock face.
Like a ladder, sort of?
Kind of just like a wall climb thing, so you can very easily, not a ladder as easy, but the path up the mountain has been paved for you.
Can I climb up the rope?
Yeah. Make athletics or acrobatics.
I want to start climbing the
You guys are just...
the wall walk thing.
You're going to start going for the wall climb? You're leaving the other 3 behind?
Yeah, just scout ahead.
That's what I got.
8.
8. All right. So yeah, you're also. Let me see. You're just using the rope.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say that you make it up the rope. It's a struggle. You make it. But once you get up there, you notice that you kind of notice the same thing Eric did, where the rock that's tied to the knot on that rope has come even more undone now.
Hey,
I'm gonna read Fortify. It's the bigger rock.
Okay.
Hey, Casas.
Check the name.
I rolled a 4, by the way.
If
You rolled
I
a 4?
push you up there,
Yeah.
can you help me up? Working together on a skill check gives us advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys can both roll. You make a 4 for that. You don't actually have to roll for that climb. But as you go towards those wall pegs before you jump up there, I will say that you can kind of notice even at the bottom ones, they're all wooden pegs, but you can see that some of them have been like X has been like carved into. It seems random. There doesn't seem to be any reason or pattern to it. It just seems that some of them have like an X on them from where you would grab hold. But yeah, you guys will go ahead and roll to get up there. He's also re-secured the rope now, so if you were to test it, it feels pretty good for even you.
I'm going to grab one of the X1 and the 8 got it.
Okay. Just climb up the damn rope.
I got an 18.
All right, that's what we get.
You guys climb up the rope thanks to Annihilus re-securing it. Even you using the rope, it's on there. You're fine. When you grab one of those pegs that has an X on it, it comes out completely.
I grab another one. It doesn't have an X and test it.
Totally secure.
I turn around with the peg in my hand. These aren't all secure.
Oh.
Then I put it back in the wall.
How can we tell? How can you tell?
Holy shit. I mean, even if you
There's
said
an X
that.
on them.
Okay.
They marked them for us, whoever it was.
Okay.
Remember, you have to make things idiot-proof, okay?
All right.
I'm not used to this.
I was
Ow! Doing grunt.
I don't know, my character.
I was really hoping you weren't going to be the one that went first, but whatever. All right, so you make it up. You guys all notice that as you kind of climb up this 30-foot peg ladder, mountain wall climb thing, any one that's marked with an X when you go to grab it, it falls right out. But it's still no rolls necessary. It's still easy enough that you guys can make your way up the climb without any issue. So after you climb up those pegs, you're on a pretty narrow ledge. It's only about 5 feet wide. It kind of goes along the mountainside. At the other edge of this ledge, the ledge is about like 20, 30 feet long. At the other end, you can see that there is an actual ladder that kind of goes up to the next part of the mountain. It's 5 feet. You can still fit. It's going to be tight for you.
Well,
you
I can't make it past.
Do your little side
because
shimmy.
of the way that we're up 25 feet.
Yeah, so you would have been the first person up
I
there.
look at the ladder.
You're too far from the ladder at this point. And you
Go
just want to
to the
go.
ladder.
You just want to go to the ladder. You had to be the one that goes first. You're able to see that when you get about halfway across the ledge, you can spot that there is like a tripwire going across the ledge that you could step over.
Yeah.
You should see if it works.
I'm going to step over and not say anything.
You step over and not say anything? Okay. So you step over and not say anything, start walking the ladder. Who came up behind you? Me?
I'm last.
You? Me? You also notice this tripwire as you kind of get towards it. It's not really that hidden.
Hey guys, there's a tripwire.
Alright, so you guys are all able to kind of shimmy across this ledge. Tripwire is avoided. And you want to examine the ladder?
Yeah.
The ladder is very secure to the wall.
Then I start climbing.
Okay.
No
Made by
X's.
Tim Allen himself.
Let's jump over here. Oop, I have to...
Wilson's looking over the cliff.
Do I have you guys...
Hey, neighbor.
Need any sages?
Hey, I do. Okay, so we'll put you here. Who's after Annihilus up the ladder?
It's either him or him.
It's one of you two.
That's me.
Probably.
You? Okay.
I'm last.
Alright, you're last. We'll switch over. You might have to scroll down for this one. Scroll down.
Is that water?
No, that's just the edge of the mountain.
Alright.
This was a panic you made last map. Alright, so when you get up here, I kind of arranged you guys in the order that you went up. Still daylight, you can see there's just a much wider ledge now. You can clearly see that there are several kobold up ahead. You can scroll up if you want to see several kobold up ahead, some with wings, some without. But you can tell that you've gone unnoticed so far. They're working. There's a large winch over there that is going over the edge of the cliff that seems to be what they're using to transport big barrels and crates and stuff like that up the cliffside. And way ahead, if you keep going up to the top, that 2 square gap, that is the entrance to a cave. But you guys will have a quick round of surprise if you want to attack them, because they have not noticed you as you have climbed up here yet. Immediately? We're wasting no time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to stealth. Turn around and put my finger to my lips. I don't stealth.
Okay.
What?
Is that supposed to be quiet? Did you say something? How high are they flying off the ground?
Those ones are not flying off the ground just yet. They're physically on the ground.
I was the one that was flying above that rock, flying off the ground.
Just about like 20 or 30 feet, not too far. You guys can go ahead and roll initiative. They are slow as shit. Jack.
12.
Jim.
19.
Michael.
15.
Eric.
7.
Jim. You're first.
Okay, well, how far away is the first one from me?
Without you moving? Without you moving, 45 feet.
35 feet.
Shame. You can hold. You can wait.
Can they see us?
No, you guys are moving. Yeah, that's my mistake. You guys are moving. You guys all get 1 turn before anything happens. So you can technically move. If you just want to move like 10 feet forward and just say you're going to end your turn. Because you have a high initiative.
You can take the ready action.
Am I stealth?
You can run up all the way to them. You still have this turn free.
We're all technically stealthed right now.
Yeah, you're all technically stealthed.
Okay.
I want to move up to that one and attack it.
Okay, so you just want to move like as close as you can, so within the 10 feet. So,
But they notice we're there?
well, yeah, but by the time this is your free turn, they're not gonna. You just won't have an advantage on the attack.
Okay.
All right, so we'll move you 35 feet over there. Next out of the U4, I guess, would be Michael.
Okay. So what I am going to do is
First Kobold is, what is that, 50? I had to zoom out. Yeah, it's 50. Snap chair. Yeah, really.
Alright, so I'm actually going to expend one of my Bardic Inspiration dice on Jack.
Okay.
So basically, next time you make any roll, you can, within the next 10 minutes of game time or whatever, which is like forever in rounds, you get to add a d6 to it.
Okay,
So whatever-
and that's I
whatever
get to
it is.
choose the roll?
Anytime.
Okay.
And you can choose it after you roll the d20 too.
Okay.
And then I am going to, I guess I'll finish up my turn. I'll move up by Jim.
So that it's just for like checks and attack rolls then, right?
Anytime you roll a d20.
Okay, anytime you roll a d20. Okay. That's like
And you have 30 feet?
Yeah.
You just want to move right there?
Yeah.
All right. We'll make that happen.
So pretty much while I'm like, hey man, you got this. And I
You
run
just
off.
run away. So next in your little special order would be Jack, as he has whispered to you, "I believe in you," and then ran away.
Let's go. Here, I can use the mouse.
Yeah.
Alright, so do I get to do that?
Yeah, you can move your thing. You're going to want to scroll, though, because you're going to be clicking on where your
Alright.
picture's supposed to be. It's kind of dumb.
Give me a 60-foot extension. So I can see where I can go.
This would be 60 feet. Anywhere up on this line, basically.
Okay.
You can run up behind the son of a bitch.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
That's 50 feet, ain't it?
Yep, that's 50 feet. Or, yeah, that's 50 feet.
Okay.
Alright.
Good. And then Annihilus. No, sorry. Zaya. You're the last one in this little special order.
I'm going to run up right behind the rock, which will be on the right of Jack, yeah.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll put you right here. Okay. So you guys don't really have a lot of range. So now we're going back into the regular order. The kobolds have now noticed you, but at top of the initiative is still Jim.
Attack that one.
You just want to run up and hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit with your
Longsword.
longsword.
And my dagger's in my other hand.
Today, Junior.
13.
13 will hit. So roll damage with that one.
5.
5. Just enough as the kobold kind of turns towards you, just to get skewered right through the chest, and you can kind of like kick him over the side of the cliff. You still have 20 feet of move, 25.
I got the
10, 20, 25. All right. That is your turn. And next is going to be this guy who will take flight, my pretty. All right, so this kobold is going to come flying over. Only like 15 feet up above the ground, not too high. Next in the order is this guy. He's just actually going to run up here beside his buddy and just kind of ready his little dagger defensively. And then next would be Kazis.
Okay. All right. So I am going to, I guess, move up straight forward as far as I can.
Oh, as far as you can? So you want to go around the rock, so hold on. Maybe 30 like up here or something? One to the right?
Or this one.
Is that like a barrier thing that's in front of me?
No, that's just a wooden platform on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those aren't barriers. It's, I should have specified that. That's just wooden planks that are on the ground.
Alright, then I'm going to try to take my shot at that one that's directly across from me.
That one? Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
It's like operating the winch, like, what?
9.
9 will miss.
Okay, and then I believe it's... Yeah, and then I make my second attack.
Wait.
It's whatever I make an attack.
Okay, so it's not if you hit.
Right, it's...
Okay.
It'd be kind of weird if it was if you hit.
Yeah.
Like, you get adrenaline surge. Oh, that actually worked.
Alright, second attack is 16.
Right?
16 will hit. All damage.
I thought we were playing
7.
D&D tomorrow.
7. Alright, so 7 will kill him. So you run up, first shot goes wide. Kind of bends in the winch, the second one, he says, oh shit, and then goes down. And who is next after you? Next after you would be Luzu. Jack.
I'm going to go right here
Okay.
and attack this one.
Okay. So roll to hit with disadvantage because he's dodging.
Okay.
They haven't gotten a chance to attack anything yet. You haven't made any attack rolls.
So the lesser of the two is a 16?
16 will hit. The lesser of the two is a 16. What was the highest one?
That would have been a total of 23.
Oh my. Alright, yeah. Roll damage.
Total of 6 damage.
Okay. So you kind of laugh as you see him kind of defending yourself. You're like, ha, 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 ha.
He's like,
And down goes that kobold. So that's already 3 kobolds dead. Next on the order is a dead one. And then that would mean next on the order is actually Zaya. You're actually next here. Way in the back.
So is that one?
This one, yeah, is still alive.
That's 20 feet.
Run up and punch him?
Yep.
Run up and punch him. Roll to hit.
16.
16 will hit.
That will actually miss.
I add my dex to my damage, right?
Yes.
So 6.
6 total?
The damage, yeah.
Alright, yep. So you run up towards that one, you kind of push Annihilus out of the way as you run past him and just punch that one right in the face. Down.
drop kick it.
Drops is that one.
So how can I use my dash? My feline dash?
It's something, I mean, you can use it, but I think it's like you can't move on your next turn.
Right.
You basically just take the dash action for free.
So
but then you
would I be
can't
able to do that to go up to the next guy and then use a bonus action?
No.
Does it work that way?
Dash is your bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to finish that feline agility.
What is it?
Well, you wouldn't be able to make... Well, because because you use your bonus action.
Let me see this really quick.
Oh, basically you're
What
saying
did I
you
do with
would use your
full?
30 feet and stop
Did
and
it say you use
attack,
dash as your
and
bonus
then
action?
you would use another 30 feet and then
No,
use your
this actually...
3-point attack on the
Yeah.
third on
This
the other
isn't
one.
a bonus action.
Oh,
So
so-
he can use it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can
So-
use it and use your bonus action to attack. They're up in the air, though.
He's a monk.
I can jump. I have darts, but...
Well, the further away one hasn't taken flight yet, right?
Correct, yeah.
Well, I'm just going to run behind the rock on the left then.
Gonna run over here?
One.
Yeah.
Okay. You just run up, punch that kobold in the face, drop him, and then go hide up behind a rock.
Yep.
Cool.
Kind of look cool.
I do.
Okay.
Love tabaxi.
Yeah.
Alright, this kobold's gonna fly over towards you, and actually before he picks up, he just kind of like grabs this rock and just
To me?
yeah, and then kind of flies over to you and just
Drops the rock.
drops the rock in your head.
Oh god. I don't think it's that strong.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, I guess you can.
He rolled a 1 on his rock drop.
Or is it a 20?
Roll the one in the rock drop. So he grabs a rock that is far too heavy for him to pick up, and he's kind of swaying and just kind of drops off the side. And,
Well, here we are.
so yeah, that's his turn, and everyone else is dead. So we're back to the order at Annihilus. They're both in the air, though.
Can't reach them.
Do you have a bow?
Dude, you can technically throw your dagger. Unless you
How
roll
high
a
up
1
off
and it
the
goes
ground?
flying off the side of the mountain, though.
How high off the ground are they?
Only like 15 feet. 15, 20 feet. Well, the one closest to you is probably a little bit higher because he was going for the whole momentum thing. That didn't work out so well.
I'm just go shoot an arrow at it.
Oh, you have a bow?
Yes.
Oh, alright, roll the hit. Stow your weapons and be like, alright, we're doing this.
12.
12 will miss. So as he you were taking the closest one?
Yeah.
Okay, so as he's trying to royally screw up his rock drop, it actually works in his favor where he kind of does this barrel roll kind of almost to get out of the way.
Barrel roll.
Are you moving or are you just staying back there then?
Stay there.
Okay. Next would be this one, who sees the unfortunate... actually, disadvantage with that rock anyways because it's in the light. This one also has a rock, and he's going to kind of swoop over, and as he's swooping over, he's going to try to have better luck. What? He will not have disadvantage.
Pack tactics.
So that rock also goes a little bit wide.
Oh, Eric, look at you.
We're going to be using the other D20
Did you roll a 1 again?
It was a 3.
He gets to add his dex bonus, right?
Oh, well, in that case.
Yeah.
All right,
in that case,
so
13.
all the other kobolds are dead, so now we're back to Kazus
Okay.
with your crossbow.
Yeah.
So you're like the only real ranged one.
That's exactly.
All right, roll. Are you hitting the back one or the one that just went?
I'll go for the back one first. I'll move up and I'll jump up on top of that box there and I'll make my shots.
Okay. Here we go. You're going to be flashy with it.
Yeah, I'll be flashy. Alright, so my first one
The box is,
is
of course, at a...
21.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Poor kobold.
Just barely.
8 damage.
8 damage. All right. So the kobold in the back that did a barrel rolls into your crossbow bolt. He drops next to Zaya.
I make my second attack against the other one.
Roll to hit that one.
That'll be 15.
15 will hit. Shame.
7 damage.
Shame. All right. 7. Okay. Yep. You are able to hit that one. And that one also goes down. So Zaya just sees like rock, dead kobold.
Way to go.
I blow smoke off my crossbow.
All right. So that is another encounter down.
Let's go into the cave.
All right.
Going to the cave.
Going to the cave.
Hey everyone, and thanks for listening to episode 2 of Crit Happens. We hope you enjoyed this slightly shorter episode. I've kind of had to pick and choose as we've had to take several weeks off of playing due to weddings and Colossal Con. As always, be sure to follow us on Twitter and YouTube at CritHappensPod. You can also email us at crithappenspod@gmail.com. All background music is from the YouTube audio library and platemailgames.com.